Good morning, everyone. There are some books that don't just entertain you, they always wake you up. You Only Live Once by Jason Vitug is one such book which I will be reviewing today. We all have heard the phrase, you only live once. But what does it actually mean? You Only Live Once by Jason Vitug explained this powerfully in his book. Before I begin my review, let me start with a small thought. Imagine today is your last day. What will you do? To spend time with your family or friends, or you will do something that you really want to try. So, the author, Jason Vitug, is about the same idea in his book, You Only Live Once. Many of us think that when we hear You Only Live Once, we may think that it means about doing crazy things, spending money carelessly, or living without responsibility. But the author explains that it's not about carelessness, it's about living fully and using the money to build the life that you really wanted. So today I'm going to share with you about who the author is, what the book is about, what I learned from this book, and finally why this book is so important for all of us today. The author, Jason Vitug, is not just a writer. He's an entrepreneur, a speaker, and founder of financial wellness company called Vitug. What makes him special is that his personal story. He had a big corporate job, good salary, and had everything that usually people think success. But inside, he felt empty. He realized that he was living a life that was not giving him happiness. So he left the job and traveled to many countries and met different kind of people. During this journey, he realized that he was thinking money is the final goal. But reality, money is just a tool. The real goal is to live a life with a purpose and joy. So that's why he wrote this book, to make people understand that how to connect money with the life and happiness. The central idea of this book is very simple. Financial freedom is not about earning more or having more. It's about aligning your money with your purpose. Don't make money your ultimate goal. Take it as a tool to achieve the life that you really wished for. So the book You Only Live Once by Jason Vitug has structured with the three sections. They are awakening, enlightenment, and empowerment. The part one is awakening. This is about waking up to who you are. The powerful quote I found there in this part is that author says, you only live once. If you do it right, once is enough, which means that many of us grow up with the wrong beliefs that money is evil. Some other think they are bad with money or only rich people can stay rich. But these beliefs are very dangerous because they are stopping us from making progress. So the author says that we should question these beliefs and replace them with the positive ones. So the author also tell us to pause and think what really makes us happy. For one person, it may be traveling. For another, it may be to secure home. For another, it may be to time spent with the family. But if we don't know our true definition of happiness, we just keep chasing the things that society tell us to say. Please. So the author says that we should write down our values, dreams, and passions. For example, I value family, I dream of traveling, or I want to learn something. Because these all are the becomes for all base for all our money decisions. And the part two is about enlightenment. This section is mainly about learning simply money skills. Because when many of us hate budgeting because we think that it means restrictions. But the author says that it is freedom planning. It's not about stopping yourself for doing anything. It's about making sure that your money is going to the right things, the things that actually brings you happy. And the author strongly warns about the debt, especially when we borrow money to buy the things and shop. Debt keep us trapped, but instead he says that we should avoid unnecessary loan and pay off all the debts. And he also reminds us that saving is not only for retirement. Save for the things that really brings you joy, like trip, expensive clothes, or even an education course or hobby. Because investing is also the play a greater role in everybody's growth. And he also suggested us that save some money for emergencies because in future when an emergency comes it should not break our life plan. And this is all about the section 2 enlightenment, and the final part is empowerment, where is real magic happens. In this section the author says that author says that life by design, not by default, which means that many of the people live by default. They just react to what happens. And author says that don't do that. Design your life. Instead, design your life. Decide what kind of lifestyle you want. Then align your money with the decisions you made. The strongest lesson I learned from this book is that things give you happiness for a short term, while experiences give you happiness for a longer term. For example, buying a new phone may make you happy for a shorter period, while experiences or spending time with their family give you memories for life. So the author redefined the word YOLO, or you only live once, which means that it's not about spending without thinking. It's about making conscious decision to plan for tomorrow and also enjoy life today. And he also shares a story of a woman who didn't have much money, yet every Sunday she spent some of her salary to treat her family to a small meal. When asked why she spent, even she earned so little, she said that I may not have a lot, but I have spent on what I have with what makes my heart happy. This line really touched me because it made me realize that real wealth is not having more. It is about using what you have with love and intention. This is all about the book You Only Live Once by Jason Vitug, The Roadmap to Financial Wellness and Purposeful Life. If I had to recommend this book, it would be anybody who are feel like they are working hard but not happy, or anybody who are planning for better future but unsure how to start. And the strength I found in this book is that it is very easy to read and it motivates and gives practical steps. And it also has personal stories of others, so it feels real. And it also connects money with the happiness, which most financial books don't. And this book is so important for all of us today because in today's world, especially with the social media, most of the people feel pressure to show off, like buying expensive clothes or buying a new latest phone. And some of them forget to live their life while saving, and while some of them are spent without thinking in the name of you only live once. And when I read this book, I realized I too often chase money without asking why. Sometimes I want more money, but actually want is freedom, peace, and meaningful experiences. So to summarize, You Only Live Once, The Roadmap to Financial Wellness and Purposeful Life by the author Jason Vitug is not the book about the money. It's the book about the life. It teaches us that know your values, don't make money as your ultimate goal, take it as a tool. And also spend the money more on experiences than on things. And design your life, don't just live by default. So next time when you hear someone say you only live once, don't take it as an to spend without thinking. Take it as a reminder, live fully, save wisely, and build a life you love. Thank you.